Oh god. This keeps slipping down my chin. I think I need to fill in this little design a little bit. Like maybe I'll fill in some of this a little bit more so you can see it more. I'm just trying to find things to do. I slept until 9:30 and then I spent the rest of the morning watching videos of beluga whales. You ready to go on a walk?
Oh yeah. We got the purple coffee. It's sugar plum coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, which is better than Starbucks.
It is.
I'm on the record.
I just don't know if it's better than Starbucks coffee-wise.
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe the coffee's better, but the menu selection, I would say, is a lot better. Especially food. How is it? The purple sugar plum.
It's
sugar
not
plum.
purple. The iced one looks purple.
Well, the ice is also in like a clear cup.
I like that.
You like it?
You want to try it? Sugar plum coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
Does it taste like peanuts?
Absolutely not. People are so incorrect. It just tastes like coffee and like berries. I get like a blueberry coffee from... Right?
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're gonna die, do you?
It takes a few seconds.
Okay. This is good. I like it.
The day. I don't know if this is a vlog appropriate story, but
okay.
you could try. It was the day that COVID orders hit, like started to come into effect. It was like March, 15th or something like that. I was in Chicago on tour. It was already canceled. We were getting ready to go home, and I was kept up all night by Struble, and he was just going wild and was listening to metal music and like Linkin Park and was just driving me insane. I didn't get any sleep and I was just so mad. I was lying in my bunk in the tour bus just getting so mad. I stormed out at like 6 in the morning because I really wanted Dunkin' Donuts to like help me feel better. And I was in Chicago. I had no perception of how big the city was. And I walked like a mile and a half and it was like 15 degrees and I was wearing shorts. And it didn't bother me for the first few minutes because I was so mad. But then I was freezing. Like shivering, my hands were freezing off. And I got to this poor little Dunkin' Donuts, didn't have, pre-masks, pre-any of it. And I got an iced coffee because I only really like iced coffee. And I had to walk all the way back. I was so cold and so mad.
I remember that.
It's just very visceral memory. Like, I have a lot of memories of eating Dunkin' Donuts in airports and
yeah, I get Dunkin' Donuts at airports mostly.
Yeah, the Rhode Island airport, the Providence, Rhode Island airport has a great Dunkin' Donuts. Sometimes taste can invoke like a memory, and I feel like when I took a bite of these hash browns, I thought about Struble keeping me up all night on the last day of tour, right about to go into COVID times.
These are good hash browns, but I think the...
Careful what you say.
I think the Chick-fil-A hash browns are a little better.
I don't know about that. For me, like, it's definitely breakfast. Breakfast-wise, we'd go to Dunkin' Donuts because Dunkin' Donuts has better coffee than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Yeah, the breakfast burrito from Chick-fil-A is very good.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to choose the winner. It's like the Chick-fil-A breakfast burrito is such a great item, but the sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant from Dunkin' Donuts is like my classic. So I can't betray that. So if I had to choose one, it has to go to Dunkin' Donuts because that's where I'm from. But I love that Chick-fil-A breakfast.
He's from Dunkin' Donuts, everyone.
I'm from Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't think it's purple. No, it's definitely not purple.
It's not purple?
No. Not even the foam was purple. Disappointed! Yeah, that one's mine.
English schmoof.
Yeah, that one. I got the turkey one.
Oh, nice.
Did I get the turkey one? Why is this burnt?
I just could look up from my French poetry. Oh, hey. Me and my friends used to steal the donuts, the leftover donuts from Dunkin' Donuts.
Ryan.
Because like at the end of the day, they can't reuse them. So they put all the donuts in a big garbage bag, and they had a dumpster just for the donuts at the end of the day. They're trash donuts. So they would close at like 10, and we'd show up at like 10:15, hop the fence, get the donuts, and throw it back. And then we would just have a bonfire and just eat all the trash donuts. and of course we would get in, it wasn't always that simple. And once we took like 2 bags, and one of them was just like unfrosted, like you have your donut, and then they just got a bunch of these, the plain unfrosted donuts delivered, and all of the Boston creams just looked like little hamburger buns. And we got into a big fight where we were throwing all the donuts. At each other. and I think like my friend Eric, like they were driving down the street and he just was throwing donuts around the street, and my other friend Jason felt so bad, and the next day he came back and he picked up all the donuts on the street.
Are you guys Boston cream people or Bavarian cream people? I need to know. I think the Bavarian cream is less like a custard, more like a cream, and then the Boston cream is more of a custard, right?
I think so. Boston cream is all time favorite better.
Yeah, Boston cream is good. Sounds like I went through this phase of watching these girls who would dumpster dive outside of like Sephora and Ulta. They like throw away like samples of makeup or like returns.
Yeah.
And it's so illegal to do, but there's like a whole culture on YouTube of people doing dumpster dives and unbagging the trash bags filled with used makeup.
It's a little different in Killingworth, Connecticut, where there's the only institution in town is a Dunkin' Donuts. So it's a little different when you're a teenager. We were probably in college too when we did it, if I'm being honest. But
if I knew that they threw out the makeup at an Ulta or a Sephora, I totally would have been in that dumpster.
That was the thing, is we knew that.
14 years old, I absolutely would have been in that dumpster.
Yeah, we had it down.
Yum. Great idea.
It's Dunkin' Sunday, baby.
Good morning. It is very windy today. Like scary windy. I did make myself a latte with whipped cream on top. Whenever I do masks like this, I feel like I'm Christian Bale in American Psycho. Oh, it actually hurts. I'm leaving Sarah a package. Sarah dropped off Kylie's advent calendar stuff. So we're gonna just pop the bags in the calendar that I made. Kylie. What? Don't look too closely because you can see what they are.
Oh, it's beer. Wow.
Just keep thinking if I ignore my advent calendar that the days aren't actually getting closer to Christmas. I'm not ready. I need to fire some stuff in the kiln tomorrow. I have some stuff that I need to glaze. Well, it's like an underglaze bisque fire, and then the outer glaze. I clearly don't know what I'm doing, but from the YouTube videos that I've watched, that's how you do it. And I have some pottery that's dry, ready to be painted, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow, hopefully. I'm trying to make ceramics for Christmas presents, and if they end up exploding in the kiln, I need to have a backup plan. So I need to fire these and see if it's a failure or not. Anyway, I'm very tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna read and then I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, good night.